just standing here and looking at the live, it feels very good to work at an open place instead of locked in a building and then on the computers doing loads of other stuff.
Well, welcome back to Shimpling Park Farm. Well, we've had a great time since the spring. We've had loads of school visits from lovely people like Tommy, who we've just seen. Well, June always starts with a Suffolk show, showcasing so many things, not forgetting new machinery and old machinery, and our firm favourite, the Grand Parade.
Well, we welcome, as ever, our livestock into our Grand Parade. Horses, calves.
Us farmers love a county show. I recommend one to anyone. And those Jubilee celebrations carried on into the village at Shimpling. And across the country, of course. But back on the farm, the sheep are blissfully unaware of the Queen. They're just mooching about and the lambs are just growing. So today, Joe's moving the sheep. He's constantly having to calculate the best pasture for them. And as their role is very much integrated with our arable crop rotation, we have to work them for both their food and for their benefit to the soil improvement of the land. And moving sheep when they've got little lambs with them can be entertaining. Perhaps that's not the right word. Come on, children. Are you tired? Now it's really noisy for a while everybody sorts themselves back out. What's amazing, if you come back in about an hour, it's completely quiet, everyone's really matched up and happy.
I'm Joe, I'm the new shepherd at Shimpling Park Farm. I came from Essex Wildlife Trust managing their conservation grazing operation.
How are you finding it so far, Joe?
Yeah, really good, really good. It's a very interesting system. It's brilliant working on the different clover and grass. Lots of emphasis around soil health, fertility building. I've inherited some good livestock and are enjoying it.
What are you doing here, John?
I'm putting out a rope banger and it scares pigeons off. Our peas, which they love eating our peas. And so I have to light this thing. And,
John, I've been looking for that sack barrow.
Yeah.
Is that your new...
Sorry about that. Anyway, and it's a Victorian bit of bamboo here that I found.
The peas are a really beautiful crop. These are being grown for baby food. And these plants are our first crop of organic lentils. Very excited about these. These are the tiny clover plants. We've planted them underneath the growing crop in the last slot of the rotation so they can get a bit of a head start on feeding the fields ready for next year's fertility building year. So today the weather's due to be fine and Joe is cutting the grass on this grass and clover ley so that it's going to be ready to make haylage. We'll feed the sheep that in the winter when we really haven't got enough grass. Absolutely loving that. We've had lots more really fun farm visits. We're finding farm visits are more valuable to pupils now more than ever after COVID. Through games and experiences outside, we're learning huge amounts across the curriculum without even realising it. Set, go! Tell us one of the favourite things you've done on the farm.
Looking at all the tractors and just standing in the wildlife, feeling the wind come at you, and it's been very fun because I've been able to walk out and have some fun out there. And it's been very fun because we've been seeing loads of things what I never think I would actually see. Whenever I'm walking about, I feel happy because I'm in the wild and it feels so much better than actually just stuck upstairs playing my PlayStation all the time. So I'm actually getting out and doing stuff.
As well as the school children, we've had lots of adults visit the farm too, to look at organic methods and just have a lovely walk. We'll be doing lots more walks next year, I think. And the Shimpling Park courtyard barns were in great use by day and night. And then it was our turn to go on tour. So we took some machinery, which is rather specific to organic weeding methods, which you have to do without chemicals, to one of the most fun farming events that is Groundswell. More like a festival and a Glastonbury warm-up than a farming show at times.
It's a celebration of farming, but it's a knowledge exchange. A lot of farmers come here to talk about different ways of doing things.
Regenerative farming is a pretty inclusive term for farming with a real focus on soil health. Whilst not being prescriptive and specifically removing chemical inputs or artificial fertilisers, like being organic legally binds you to do, it scoops up a huge and really healthy appetite for farming in a way that puts back into the soil rather than exploiting or poisoning it.
There's a whole lot of really exciting things going on in farming. If we farm regeneratively, we can make the soil better, we can improve its organic matter, we can improve its wildlife, all the worms and ants and all the rest of the stuff, and all the things that eat that, so we get lots more birds and other animals at the same time as producing healthy food. We need to look after our soil because that's where most of our food comes from.
Get off your Nintendo,
Yeah?
get in your garden and get your hands dirty.
Okay.
Soil life is real life.
Love it. There's a real sense of growth and excitement here, and the conversation and debate is good. Long may that passion grow. Cheers. Right, Ollie, what are you doing?
I'm fitting a protein monitor to the combine today. The protein monitor, it takes a sample every 20 seconds. When it's taken a sample, it basically logs a data file and a data point through GPS. It's testing for protein for wheat, nitrogen for barley, and oil for oilseed rape. From your wheat, you can then determine exactly where you need to be putting your wheat. So obviously you could send it off for, say, a milling quality or a feed quality. And your barley levels, for especially for an organic farmer, you could keep track of your nitrogen use efficiency, and from that you could then determine if you're almost not supplying the crop with enough, or you're pushing the crop too hard.
As we reach the middle of July, it's been unbelievably dry, and the crops are poised, ready to harvest. Hopefully our new combine will soon be rolling. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. When you grow up, what are you going to be?
Working probably at a farm.
Is that what you're going to be when you grow up?
Yeah.